And we're back. Talking about football, the Houston Texans scandal, I guess we can call it. I call everything a scandal, don't I?
Yeah, everything in sports is a scandal. Bob McNair Gate. Deflate Gate.
Bob McNair Gate. I like
Bob
that
McNair Gate. This guy's an idiot, man. It was all right. We'll start off with this. Common saying, bad.
I mean,
bad use
it's not a common saying. I mean, he said...
That is a lie. That's a common... My
McNair,
boss has said that.
Bob McNair... first of all, the saying is we can't let the inmates run the asylum. That's a big difference than
No, it's we can't let the inmates run the prison.
No, asylum.
That, I've never heard that.
Asylum. If we say prison, it paints people as criminals. If we say asylum...
Okay, well, he's an idiot either way. He used the... Like, if you're an owner of an NFL team, you said something stupid, come out, apologize, hold a meeting with your players, say,
I don't agree with you.
out of line.
I don't agree with you. I don't think this is that big of a deal. I think it's the same thing as saying we can't let the players run our league.
It is, but it's... Listen to me. Everybody's hypersensitive now, but this is a bad saying. I never take the side of the players when it comes to this stuff because most of the time it's them overreacting.
I mean, kneeling, we both took the side, but this, I'm going to change my mind a little bit.
With this, it's a little bit different. But I still think, different, same. I think it's pretty similar in the sense that he said something really stupid, and he got what he deserved, I guess. And you have to come out and apologize. Come out, apologize to your players. Come out, apologize to the league. Say it was something stupid, shouldn't have happened. And then, you fix your problem.
Well, I mean, Deontay Foreman and... Texas, Hook'em, love the guy, and DeAndre Hopkins both didn't practice this week because of the comment, and the rest of the team threatened to leave but were persuaded to stay.
And DeAndre Hopkins had a damn good game.
Before that Texan game, everybody kneeled, as usual. Honestly, we're becoming accustomed to that by now. But I just think this whole thing was blown out of proportion. I really do.
Now, I forgot who said it, but they had a great comment. Now you are kneeling. If you choose to kneel now you're kneeling for something that's not real. It's something, the image is getting very muddied. You kneeled, you got it into the public spotlight, now be an activist. And somebody said, I forgot who said that, but it was great. It was a former player. I just can't remember who.
Yeah. Well,
and now that it's out there, stop kneeling and now start doing something.
And if you're kneeling and you want to do something, that something should not be pointing a gun at a pizza delivery girl.
Okay. Well, Bruce Maxwell. This is a different sport, but Bruce Maxwell.
It's a different sport, but it's the same thing.
Okay.
Bruce Maxwell wanted to join the NFL movement. He's the only one to do it in baseball, and look what he did.
He's Bruce Maxwell. Yes, Bruce Maxwell's stupid. Bruce Maxwell, yeah, but you can't let one guy you can't let one guy ruin it for everyone else. I get that, but
it's like you can't if somebody.
I can't.
It looks bad on the NFL
I'm a pizza
player.
delivery guy. If somebody pulled out a gun at me and started waving it in my face because their pizza was 2 minutes late, I could guarantee you, I'm not going down without a fight.
And that's not figurative speech. He actually is a pizza
delivery guy. But I'm not going down without a fight. Everybody starts from the bottom. You got to get somewhere. So I'm not. If Bruce Maxwell pulled a gun out on me, I would probably be like, "Oh, really? You're gonna shoot me over a freaking cold pizza? Let's go, Bruce Maxwell, multi-millionaire catcher for the Oakland A's. Shoot me over a cold pizza.
Yeah.
You know what? Get DiGiorno. It's not delivery. If you're really so worried about your pizza getting there late."
This is the same guy. We're an Oakland A's fan. Lauren, a boy name. Lauren, a boy. Don't.
What
do you do?
Did you just say?
Lauren, a boy name, not Lauren, a girl name. Because if I say Lauren, everyone's going to think I mean a girl.
Okay, you're just really... Don't get me started, please.
Here we go.
Stop.
This is exactly why we're kneeling.
Who's Lauren?
Lauren is an Oakland A's fan. He was in Houston. He lived in Houston. He lost all his merchandise from the hurricane.
Lauren, like L-O-R-N-E?
Lauren. Lauren. L-O-R-E-N.
What? Wait.
Yes.
What? L-A-U-R-E-N?
No. L-O-R-E-N.
Are you sure it's not L-O-R-E-N?
I know exactly how it's spelled. I saw this all on Twitter.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm going to look this up, and I'm going to...
Type in Lauren Oakland A's fan. As you do that, I will talk about it. So.
What's his name? Lauren?
L-O-R-E-N.
Yep.
Oakland A's.
Oakland...
Memorabilia. Anyway, what happened is... Lauren, an Oakland A's fan, I've said 5 times now, maybe more.
6?
He lost all his memorabilia in the hurricane. And
It's Loren.
Yes,
there you go.
Anyway, every single team around the league sent him memorabilia to replace it. The Oakland A's also replaced his memorabilia he lost. But the big story here is that he got the chance to meet 1A of his choosing, and he chose Bruce Maxwell.
And I feel like this is just a mistake by Bruce Maxwell. I feel like he was just hammered on, like, some... Who knows? Cocaine's not tested for in baseball. We see what happens with it. He might have been flying high off of something, and he did something real stupid. But Bruce Maxwell, here's my problem with you. If you are angry about pizza delivery, if you pull out I don't think I've ever heard of a gun being pulled out on a pizza delivery guy, to be honest. It's probably happened pretty frequently, but never from a Major League Baseball player.
Yeah.
So you got the stupidest arrest probably in MLB history. It's up there. It's up there.
Sure, there's more.
It's up there.
Maybe if we go to football world again, Joseph Randall can beat that with one of his 8 arrests.
Didn't he speed in a Lamborghini with his baby in the back?
Yeah, and one of them, he cut a whole line and said, I'm a football player, I don't have to wait.
Wait, and he got arrested for that?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know, my bad. I said the story wrong. He shoplifted and said, I'm a football player, I don't have to pay.
Okay, I hope you're not misciting that information.
No, that one I got right.
That is funny.
But someone cut a line and said they don't have to wait. I think it might have been Joe Flacco, to be honest.
What? Joe Flacco did not get arrested. Joe Flacco didn't steal anything. Joe Flacco got hit so hard, he literally cashed out. He lifted his finger up and said, check, please.
Joe Flacco.
He got... Oh, Kiko Alonso's dirty. Kiko Alonso was dirty. I'm sorry, like, I know I listen to Dan Lebitard a lot, and I know he loves Kiko Alonso. I know his dad loves Kiko Alonso, because he's something that's pretty rare, and
when Kiko Alonso played for Buffalo, and now he's playing for Miami, he's always gone after elite quarterbacks.
Yeah, and what he did is inexplicable. You got NFL football players. That wasn't late. That wasn't late. That was the latest hit I've seen all year, and there's been some late hits.
I mean, the one on Devontae Adams was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was terrible. That wasn't a late hit. That was just a terrible hit. He was going to go down, and then he got hit really hard. That was just terrible. Absolutely horrible.
Well, I want to go back to the Texans real quick, because Deshaun Watson set 1 million records this week, and we got to talk about that game because it was incredible.
He also set the record for, I'm pretty sure he set the record for most touchdowns in a game for a rookie, while also throwing the most interceptions at the same time. Like, I think it was...
Really?
Yeah, it was the most... I think it was just like the most counting plays in NFL history.
I'm pretty sure Colt McCoy held that record, because he had the record for most touchdowns on the Browns, and he had the record for most interceptions in the game. He did it in the same game.
Oh, my God.
So, that's Colt McCoy for you.
And Deshaun Watson is just... I haven't had so much fun watching a football player other than Deshaun Watson right now. He is, oh my God.
I don't know if I'm having more fun watching Deshaun Watson throw it down the field or Will Fuller come up with it.
Oh my God, yeah, this team. You know, you look at their defense and you go, oh my God, they have a really good defense. And then they haven't performed that well. J.J. Watt's gone. He's out for the year. They haven't performed that well, but then you look at their offense and you're like, wow.
Yeah, and the record I was talking about, Deshaun Watson, 19 touchdowns through his first 7 games. That's going to tie Kurt Warner for the rookie record through 7 games. And Deshaun Watson didn't even really play the first game. He played the second half of the first game, and he was kind of just eased into it, didn't make many big throws. So he has a game less than Warner and is tied already.
He's actually the most fun quarterback to watch. I think I could say this. He's the most fun quarterback to watch, most mobile, has a good arm. He's the most fun quarterback to watch since I could probably say Michael Vick.
But also about Watson, he's now thrown 3 touchdowns in 4 different games this year already, and that's going to set a record for the whole entire year for a rookie, tying Marcus Mariota, Dak Prescott, and Peyton Manning. So if he has one more, he's already has the record, and it's week 8.
Yeah. I keep reading up on Zach Miller. I'm sorry.
I can't blame you. It's a horrible injury.
Yeah. It's just really interesting. There's a lot of news happening today with a lot of stuff.
It's a big week of news.
Yeah, and the whole thing is like Zach Miller, God.
Yeah. Texans are 3-4 right now. Jaguars are 4-3. Titans are 4-3. Can the Houston Texans win the division?
Did you just cut off me saying Zach Miller, who's about to lose his leg? Hopefully not.
All right, that's not funny.
That is a Michael K. comment. That's just terrible. Zach Miller, prayers to you and your family. First, I really wish you the best of luck. I hope you the best. I hope you can get back on the track to get back on the football field and I guess we're talking about the Texans making the playoffs. Yes, I think they can make the playoffs in that division.
Well, the Bears can't. So, sorry, Miller, but you're not going to make or break the Bears season.
And the fact that they called that no catch when he broke his leg, the refs are heartless, and it was a catch. He had possession. Please stop. But I think the Texans have a chance to actually make the playoffs.
I mean, it was a tough game against Seattle, but no one wins in Seattle.
No, really. And also Seattle, Jimmy Graham has been an elite tight end. He's back to that. Pete Carroll came out and said, no, we're not effing trading Jimmy Graham after there was rumors for an offensive lineman. Thank the Lord that he said that, because I love Jimmy Graham. I love him on Seattle. He's been working for them. So, yeah, I think Seattle obviously is a good team. Their offensive line is sort of starting to click. They just can't click for the run. They're giving Russell Wilson some more time in the pocket. It's going to need to start. Their run game is going to need to develop, though. And then if you look at the opposite spectrum of that.
Yeah. Seattle's a chance for number 1 seed, too, in the NFC.
Yeah, and if you look at the opposite spectrum of that, the Atlanta Falcons have looked dastardly, absolutely horrible at the start of this season. They almost lost to the Jets. Inexplicable. Jets have been pretty good this year, but the Falcons are a team that had Kyle Shanahan and has been amazing.
I would call the Jets a top 10 team in football. In the first half of games. Because once you get to that second half of a football game,
terrible.
They become the worst team in football, as we thought they would be.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They cannot finish a game.
Yeah, they can, and that's part of the reason for that is I think is Josh McCown is like 95, and Todd Bowles is scared of the second
half. Well, Josh McCown is a crazy stat. The most he's ever gone in a season, and yet he hasn't started every season of his career, but his best record ever was 6-10. Yeah. And he started about 9 years, even though he's been in the league longer than that. He's played for like 11 different teams, maybe more.
Yeah.
Josh McCown's not a quarterback you want on your team if you're trying to win, and obviously the Jets were never trying to win.
He ain't no backup Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's a starting Ryan Fitzpatrick, if we want to put it that way. He's just not.
Look, he's as good as Ryan Fitzpatrick.
You are insane.
Fitzpatrick's not that good.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is the reason why your Jets almost made the playoffs 2 years ago. So
I'd say it was completely the defense. That defense was great that year.
Ryan Fitzpatrick was one of the best quarterbacks in the league that year.
I still remember that game against the Bills, last game of the season. Chance to beat Rex, and ever since then, it's been a complete collapse.
Gone.
Like, we're talking about the Jets this year, like they don't have a chance. Meanwhile, they don't. We wanted them to tank, they didn't. But last year, they went 6-10. They started the year with high expectations. So they just really collapsed since then. I don't get it.
What other storylines are there in football?
Well, before we get to what we want to talk about at the end, Juju Smith-Schuster is the only other storyline. Yeah, amazing game last night. 175 receiving yards.
And also, Martavis Bryant's job is gone. It was absolutely...
Just like your little review thing 2 weeks ago, which you kind of lost the privilege of talking about when you didn't come last week.
What?
Your review thing.
Sports.
You kind of lost that privilege. I don't think we have time to get into Martavis Bryant's situation this week, but it's something that will only get worse if the trade deadline approaches this week. Yeah. So next week is definitely a Martavis Bryant kind of week.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Especially since he said he's better than Juju, his own teammate.
We'll talk about that, but before we start the next topic, I want to say something really quickly. Kevin Spacey, you were my idol. You were a great person. I thought you were a great person. You're not. I hate you now. Why did you do this to me? Why did you do that to rap? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you freaking do that? It's unjustifiable, Kevin Spacey. Come on.
I know how much you love the guy.
Come on. And Ian McKellen, you're next. Ian McKellen's next. I've heard stories about Ian McKellen. We got to wrap it up really quickly, so we got to do this quick. Are we going to do this next week? What are we going to do?
Vetoing next week to start the show?
Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
All right, yeah.
We have about 2 minutes to talk about the Steeler game real quick because we have to talk about Juju Smith-Schuster and what he did. 175 receiving yards after losing his bike and turning down Mia Khalifa all in the same week. I mean, he's the youngest player in the NFL. He's definitely become a guy to look towards in the future.
Yeah.
Even if Roethlisberger's not there, which his time is obviously winding down.
Yeah.
Schuster, he's no Antonio Brown, but he's a better Martavis Bryant. I really think so.
Yeah, I think Juju Smith-Schuster is the replacement, perfect replacement for Martavis Bryant. I think Martavis Bryant sucked this year, did terrible. Can't justify Martavis Bryant's actions. But really quick, Steelers, are they still a championship contender?
I was about to say really quick, are they the best team in football?
No.
You think the Eagles are?
Yeah, and I don't think they're a championship contender as long as Ben Roethlisberger is their quarterback.
I think their defense has really improved this year. I think they were incredible in the red zone yesterday. Yeah, they gave up all the field goals, but they had 5 trips to the red zone against them, and they stopped every single one.
Their defense is great, but let me ask you something. Really quick, we're going to do yes or no, and then we're going to end the show. Philadelphia Eagles, you're Super Bowl champions this year.
No.
Yes. Okay, we have 2 stark different opinions, 2 polar opposites.
Well, one more question. Carson Wentz, your MVP this year.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That I agree with.
So we're going to have an MVP Super Bowl winner, even though it's a curse. Matty Ice couldn't do it. Carson Wentz, going to break it. Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champions, I'm calling it. But we'll see. You know, we got a long season. We're only about halfway through now, so we'll find out. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
From Iona College, I'm Jake DeMesa.
And I'm Joe Sorrentino.
Signing off.